Good morning, everyone. I'm Langmack, WPH Qualifier as of present date, and I'm here to lead you through a workout this morning that I've been doing to stay fit during the quarantine. It's going to be a circuit workout around a park where I live, and we're doing it early in the morning here so we can follow social distancing guidelines as best we can. But I'm going to take you through a round of it, and the beauty of this workout is it can be as easy or hard as you make it. Because you're going to essentially stack these rounds on top of each other. So on a good day, I'll try to get in about 3 rounds, and I feel like that's pretty solid. But today I'm going to walk you through my first round and show you what I'm doing. Some of these exercises you will need some type of equipment. A pull-up bar will be necessary, but I can show you a couple substitutes that we can work in that'll kind of hit the same muscle groups. So to warm up, I'd start with some jumping jacks, and we'll walk into a dynamic stretching routine that I'll be doing behind me here. So I'll start off and kind of show you the basics. So that's about 50 jumping jacks. Do as many as you want to kind of get your heart up and elevated, get the body moving, so muscles start to know, hey, we're going to do some work. And now we're going to go into some dynamic stretching. There's going to be some kind of leg lifts to work our hamstrings, get those warmed up. We're going to go into some calf stretches, which I call Knuckledraggers, bending low. And we're going to follow up by doing some leg kickbacks to get our quads activated. After that, we'll go into some side lunges and do a little bit of arm circles to finish up. So I'll get into those now. I'm not doing too much. I'm just trying to get the muscles warmed up a little bit more, get the range of movement increased. If you've already been kind of doing a warm up or anything like that, it'll help. So we go into our Knuckledraggers. Notice I'm especially tight this morning there. So I'm going to do another round. Finally, we're going to finish off some leg kickbacks. the upper body. We're gonna do some arm circles. Starting in, going forward, and opening it up. Switching to the back side. It's a nice morning, no one's around. Be a good time to get out there, get in some laps, some cardio while working some body weight exercises. So this will be great. The camera work's gonna be a little rough. I don't really have a following cameraman, so you're gonna have to come on the run with me. We're gonna start doing our cardio portion, and hang on for the bumpy ride here. I like this because I think it simulates these quick bursts that you need in handball. Being able to go fast, be strong, be on balance. Definitely helps you prepare for what you're gonna see on tour. So we're coming up to the first station here. We have our push-ups. If I can find a camera angle here. That's not too bad. So for the push-ups, these are the kryptonite for tall guys like me. I hate doing push-ups, but they're good. Keys for me are to keep my back straight, core engaged, and I always try to think about stabilizing and starting the movement from my lats. And once I get past the lats, it's all about using the chest. So we're gonna do one set of 10, rest for 30 seconds, and then we're gonna do another set of 10. And we wanna breathe in as we're going down, and breathe out as we're coming up. So we can start here from the back. Keeping those elbows in. My core came down a little bit there. Still arching. That's a pretty good one. So we'll take a 30-second rest. And I always just like to count it out, either in your head or just out loud. It's a good way to keep people away with social distancing when you're just counting for no reason. But we're at about 20 seconds now. And it's a good time to check in. Make sure you're breathing, all the muscles are getting oxygen. I can usually tell by this exercise first kind of what I'm gonna feel for the day. Some aches and pains can show up in my arms, elbows, things like that. And it's a good time to say like, well, okay, that hurts, but how am I gonna go and complete the workout without injuring myself? Doing some of that adaptation is big. So we're gonna get into the next set here. Core tight, shoulders in the right position, elbows in. And so that is round one. And we're not taking any breaks. We're going right to the next station. Making sure to keep up the pace. So we're gonna come in and do pull-ups. I realize not everyone may have a pull-up bar around. Make sure I can get that angle right. So if you don't have a pull-up bar around, I'd like to substitute in a essentially altered handstand pull-up. And I'm going to explain this very poorly, but maybe I can get a little help. You're going to essentially find a couch or a box or something that's low enough for you to kind of have a 90-degree angle. And you're going to invert yourself, but keep your legs up on that counter or box or table or couch. And from there, you're going to focus on engaging your back and just lowering down into some push-ups while you're upside down. It's great work on your shoulders. It's great work on your back. So I highly recommend it as a substitute. It's probably not perfect to a pull-up. Pull-ups are not another one of my favorites. They're all about leverage, and I don't have great starting leverage for a bodybuilder. But I'm going to show you kind of an assisted pull-up I've been doing to build up reps because it's better for the camera angle here, and well, it's better for the pros if they don't see me doing pull-ups. So you're going to come down, focus on getting your legs out so you can't use them, and then we're going to focus on engaging the lats, pulling up, chin to the bar. We're going to do another 10. That's 3. And there's 10. So we're going to take another 30-second break, and that's kind of going to be the theme. 10 reps for the most part, followed by a 30-second break, followed by another 10 reps. And the beauty of this workout is once we start doing it and getting into it, our heart rate's going to elevate. We're going to be working out hard, have good intensity. We're going to be working all muscle parts. And then when we get to the end of it, if you're not tired enough, you just add another set or another round and you do it all over again. And besides these 30-second breaks, that's about all you get. And that's about all you're going to get in a really high-level profile handball match, which is great. So we're going to jump back in. It's been about 30 seconds. If it's less, that's even better. Always keep pushing, keep going forward. We're going to do another set here. And we're on to the next one. Good hill here. Always good to accelerate. Try to push through it. So we're going to be working here and doing essentially a hang for the lats and the shoulders, but also for the core. Kind of an isometric hold that's going to focus on locking in our core and getting more strength out of it. So when I go down, I'm essentially going to hold a sitting chair position without the chair. I'm going to focus on engaging my back, my shoulders, and we're going to hold it for a count of 20. 3, 4, 5, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. It's mostly good for just keeping the muscles maintained and making sure we can prevent injury. There are a lot of other great exercises out there, especially for the shoulders. And this one works the core, so if you're looking for a substitute on this, due to not having a bar, maybe throw in a plank, which we're going to be doing a lot more of. Maybe some hollow body, where you just lay on your back and try to keep your shoulders and your legs off the ground. As far as the shoulders go, any type of overhand press, or maybe more inverted push-up, handstand push-ups again. are pretty good. So we're gonna go for round 2. I'm gonna dry off my hands so I don't slip here. Here we go. 2, 3, 4. 13, 14. Not my best set, but we're on to the next one. I'll make a mental note to lock in and have that as an area of improvement going forward. So these are going to stack up here. We're not going to be taking a big rest. In fact, I can set it down right about. Let's go here. I'm gonna set it down right about there. We're going right into 10 sit-ups. We're gonna follow it up with a 30-second plank. We're gonna do that twice, no breaks. So, as my feet are set. Really looking to contract those abs evenly, get good activation from both sides. Try not to lose the hat. And in doing so, lose count of where you're at. So I think that's about 7, 8, 9, and 10. I'm gonna flip around, go right into a plank, similar to our push-ups. We want to have our shoulders locked, core up tight. We're gonna do 30 seconds, probably about 5 or 6 in right now. Always important to keep breathing. We're back to the push-ups. Sorry, the sit-ups. I'm thinking ahead. So here's a good 10 rep. Whew. That's 30-second plank. So we keep on going. About halfway through, we get here, and we're back to push-ups with the right camera angle. So I look like I've got some pretty good, pretty good angle there. We're gonna jump right on in. I'm stalling a little bit, but the thing I really like about this workout, and I can't emphasize enough, is we're gonna get about 40 push-ups on this round. So if you keep stacking 2 rounds or 3 rounds, well, you've gone up to about 80 push-ups by the end of 2, 120 by the end of 3. And you can really build a lot of volume that way. So I'm gonna get it done. Another set of 10, a break for 30 seconds, and another set of 10 after that. Shoulders and lats, get that core engaged. That's 10. Definitely starting to feel it. That's a good thing. Always want more challenge. Always want another opportunity to go and perform. That's what handball is all about. And having fun when doing it. So obviously you gotta love the game and really want to improve to be doing circuit workouts, and that's the awesome part for me, is being able to work on so many multiple facets, my physical, my mental, my skills. And when they all come together, there's like a giant aha moment. Typically one that I've been waiting for years, and it's a great feeling to know that you're improving. All right, so we're gonna do it again. And be thankful that we're not gonna be doing push-ups for a bit after this. Your chest is getting tired, your core's getting tired. Your hands are getting slippery like they always do. Three more. One more. And we are done with the push-ups. We're moving on. So this is our third to last station on this round. I typically do it on this bench over here, but I don't really want to show that much thigh. You know, it is a family workout. Don't want to traumatize anybody. So what we're going to be doing is 10 reverse crunches here, going to another 30-second plank, no rest, and back to 10 reverse crunches. So I really want to focus on getting down, keeping my hands wide. Hopefully everybody can see me. I should double check that. Oh yeah, plenty of room. Flat back, and then I'm just engaging the core, not using my legs, really trying to focus on almost activating the region just above my hips, getting a good crunch. And I want to get my knees up into my chest as far as I can. If not, I want to bring them up, try to lift that butt off the ground. 8, 9, somewhere around there. There's 10. We're gonna go right into our plank. It's good to be mindful, kind of as you're going. I notice my shoulder starts to creep up. I stop using my core because I'm trying to compensate. And we just want to go back and check in and make sure we're building good habits so that even when we're really tired and tiebreakers, we can keep going and hit the right shots that we expect ourselves to. So another 10 here. Good quick 10, trying to be explosive. And we're back. Let's do another plank. 3, 4, 6, 7, 9, 10, 12, 13, 15, 16, 18, 19, 20, 22, 23, 25, 26, 30. All right, doing good. Feeling strong, pushing through. We're gonna pick up the pace again so we can't rest. We're coming up to our next station. And if I find the right angle here, this is just a simple bar we're going to use for some exercises, mostly arms, a little bit of back engaged. So the first one I'm going to do, I'll do 10 to 15 reps depending on how I'm feeling. And all I'm going to do is put my feet really close to the pole, lean back, and then pull in. Keeping it controlled. We're going to take a quick 20-second rest. If you don't have one of these bars, and I assume not everyone does, I just want you to do another 10 push-ups. They're really a magic exercise. They work everything. And I always feel a burn, so that's how I know they're working. So that's about 15. And 20. We're gonna go again for another 10. It's a light arm workout, but it definitely helps build just enough endurance to keep me up to par and keep me ready to go on for when I need to play matches. We're gonna switch around. I'm gonna bring my feet back so that I'm kind of leaning against this bar with locked arms. Well, a slight bend in the elbow, but pretty straight arms. And then I'm gonna lean in and push back out. And that's gonna be kind of our tricep work. There's 10. If you don't have access to one of these bars, again, a great one is to do tricep push-ups. So I'm gonna start with my forearms flat on the ground. Otherwise, the same position, push-up. I'm gonna come in, I'm just gonna lift myself off using my hands so I can straighten those triceps. It works out great. And you can kind of adjust the difficulty depending on bringing your arms out to make it easier. We'll use a little more chest, or bring it in to focus more purely on the triceps. And overall, this is great. I do want to say, you know, it's more of an advanced exercise. I'm throwing it in because I'm kind of not sure what other equipment people have. And I know that's a body weight one we can all do, no matter what we have, what space, as long as we can fit ourselves horizontally in there. So that's kind of the reasoning. And you know, if you find you're getting down there, they're tough, you can adjust the difficulty by dropping your knees or cutting the reps to something where you feel a good burn and you feel tired and you rest up and do it again. And then through the process of consistency and focus and effort, we just keep adding one on, and amazingly, you know, over time we'll kind of go beyond what we thought was possible. So let's finish this one out, and then we'll have one last exercise, and then I'll show you kind of the afterburner. So we're here. That's a good 10. I can just feel a slight burn there. And now finally, we have our leg lifts. Focusing on getting our glutes, our hamstrings, our quads engaged. So what we're gonna do is just really put one leg up here. We're gonna step up, explode with our core, and bring that other knee up to about a 90-degree position in front of our chest. And then we're gonna bend our straight knee. That kind of helped us explode up. We're gonna drop it back down. We're gonna do that 15 times on each leg. And then we're gonna take a 30-second break. And we're gonna do it one more time. And the finish line is almost in sight for round one. So, here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And no rest. We're gonna switch. 1, 2, 3, 4. If you don't have a chair or something to step up on, 7. You can just do lunges. Weighted lunges are good. 8, 9, 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Whew. I'm officially starting to feel it. I like this one because I know by the end it's so full body and so intense that just through keeping up intensity the whole way through, I'm gonna get a good workout in. And same way with handball, it keeps me consistent so I can go throughout the entire match instead of just doing 3 points, 4 points at a time, and then giving up ground for the next 5 or 6. So, about 15 seconds in. Just doing some walking around. Keep the legs active and engaged. Here's where we kind of psych ourselves up. Finish line's in sight. It's tiebreaker time. Gotta want it. One, 2, 3, 4, 5. A good burn in the left. Try to get going in the right. Eleven, 12, 13, 14, 15. All right, so we're gonna finish it out to the finish line here, back where we started.
By this time, legs are tired, arms are tired. Everything's tired for a good round one. So there are a couple ways you can do it. And I'll walk you through them really quickly. If I can get my camera down and holding steady. Hey, right about there. So quickly, while I get a couple breaths so I can keep talking. A couple ways to keep upping the intensity if you're not feeling it yet. We can do it all again. What I like to do is breaks in handball are typically 4 to 5 minutes in between games. So if we consider that like one full game, I don't want my break to be anywhere over 4 minutes. And really, I think 3 is good because I'll probably be back on the court, you know, trying to warm up and go that way. So I'd say, you know, 3-minute break between rounds, and then we can add another one. And if you still feel like, man, this isn't enough, and you've done, you know, 5 or 6 rounds, first off, kudos. You know, you can keep up in the reps, or in between rounds, you can go, and what we're gonna do is we're gonna follow this trail, and we're gonna do pretty much a full circuit lap at a pretty good clip. Doesn't have to be all out. We don't want to pull anything, but we'll pick up the pace here. See our push-ups. Two sets of 10 for 30 minutes or 30 seconds in between. Our pull-ups, 2 sets of 10, 30-second break in between. Got our shoulder hang up here and a good hill to climb. Second hang, 10 seconds rest in between. Sit ups and plank. Push ups. Got our reverse crunches and plank. Tricep extensions, bicep retractions, I guess. We're gonna finish it off with our leg lifts. So let's run through the circuit again. Saying hi to the highlights. We're gonna pick it up and finish out strong. Woo. And I sit down, try not to collapse. That's about it. You've seen what I'm doing to stay in shape, keep my cardio up, keep my muscles up, so that when I get back, I can make up for as much lost time as we're missing. Way to hang in there with me. Hope hope to see a lot of you out there on the courts, and I'd hope we keep bringing in new people, keep growing the game. I know things are difficult right now, so inviting people out, showing them the game once we get back. I mean, I think it's a great opportunity for us to grow the game and keep raising the level of competition. But hopefully you've been able to keep up with me. Keep it up, keep going. And that's round 1. I'll probably do about 2 more on a good day, 1 more when I feel aches and pains. But thanks for working out with me, and I'll see you next time.